Hello, everybody. I am redlining. Let's turn myself down a little bit. What's good? We are playing Slay the Spire today. Let's do a daily run. I haven't done the daily today. Why not? Who are we playing as? The Silent with Heirloom and Vintage. Alright. Wow. Okay. That score might be bullshit. These scores are interesting. Like, the difference between second and third is ridiculous. And then you start seeing all the scores sort of all together. Let's see what we can do here. Busy weekend. For sure. There was an incident in, not my hometown, in a city about an hour away. For people who don't know and who are listening to this delightful video, I live in the province of New Brunswick, Canada, and about an hour away from me is the capital of the province. I have plated armor? Yeah, but we lose 1 HP at the start of every fight, right? About an hour away is the capital of the province, which is called Fredericton. And yesterday, there was a very rare occurrence here in New Brunswick. There was a shooting. We had a shooting happen here in the province, which is, again, extremely rare. The last shooting our province had was, I think I looked it up and it was 4 years ago. So, like, one major shooting every 4 years is a pretty fucking good track record, in my opinion. Oh, we're gonna take no damage here because of the plate, right? I'm not, and it's changed my plans for the weekend. As originally a friend of mine from the city was coming down, to hang out, and they're of course not now because it happened like next to their street, like less than 4 blocks away. And they wanted to stay inside and stay safe, which I completely and totally respect. So yeah, that happened. I'm not 100% sure on the casualties. From my understanding, 2 civilians were killed. 2 police officers were killed. And the suspect was severely wounded by the police and arrested, or brought to medical care. So that's where we're at as far as I understand on the whole what happened kind of situation. But it's just like such a really weird thing to happen in this province. Like, it's just not a thing that happens here. We don't have a lot of gun violence. So don't get me wrong, boys will get stabbed. Again, I also don't think it's just a regular occurrence, but stabbings do happen on occasion. There's the occasional mugging. But even then, like, violent crime, at least alright, to be fair, at least something that gets reported, isn't all that common in this province. Things that are common in this province, you got teenage pregnancies. If I'm not mistaken, we are the head of teenage pregnancies for all of Canada at a city nearby. So we have that accolade, as you could call it. But gun violence has never been, as far as I know, like a huge issue here. And it's just sort of, has people a little spooked, respectably. Right? Because, I mean, you go from a situation where you're not used to any gun violence to, dead cops. People are going to be like, dude, the fuck? Which I feel, I fucked up. I could have got rid of that doubt with the the defense card. And it just, you know, it's just a fucking, like, scary thing to happen, really. I mean, it didn't, like, affect me personally, other than, you know, I was concerned for my friends in the city, and they die. You know, I immediately looked in on them and made sure they were all right, and but I don't have any family in the province. I live alone, and my family all lives in other parts of Canada. So it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't like, you know, oh, shit, my family's there, my cousin, my sister, you know, I don't have anyone in the city who's, you know, close like that outside of a few friends. Let's just get another curse. So, like, it's weird because in a way it, like, really impacted me because, you know, fuck, it's a shooting in my province. Again, doesn't happen often. Super spoopy. But on the other side of the coin, I'm just like, we won. I'm like, you know, it's business as usual. I woke up today, I had a sausage for oh, fuck, another one of these. Had a sausage for breakfast. We should just pass. I keep fucking that up. And you know, I just watched Paul stream PUBG for a little while because I noticed he was streaming PUBG, and I was like, oh shit, Paul's playing PUBG. I'd love to watch Paul play PUBG for a little bit. And I watched some internet videos and and I just was sitting there and I'm like, alright, I need to start recording now so I could get, you know, my 10 videos for the week for sure. I'm gonna be uploading some Twitch VODs throughout the week as well, because I've been streaming a lot of Elder Scrolls Legends, been having a lot of fun with it. And just when I sat down to record, I'm just like fucking 4 people died yesterday an hour away in a fucking shooting. I really wish I could lift here, but I really think I needed to heal, because I doubt I'm going to be able to flawless this boy. I would like to. If I'm being honest. We want to save Corpse Explosion for the second stage. Right? Because if you can Corpse Explosion these boys, they actually just die. Because like when this guy splits, they all have the same health, right? They all have even health. So if we can Corpse Explosion one of them and then kill them, we actually get to just blow them all up. It'll just end the fight. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, man, it just feels... we're gonna take damage so much for a perfect. It just feels so weird to just be so, like, nonplussed by, like, such a violent act. But, like, it's not like I could do anything to prevent it or do anything to benefit the people who are dead. And it's not like I'm gonna go out and all vendetta in the night, murder the shooter, right? Like, that's also not gonna solve anything. No, he split. I'm an idiot. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna lose the run right here because I'm dumb. Is 24 gonna be enough to split you? Yeah, it should be, right? Yeah. Alright, we might not die. But we're pretty close. And I don't know. It just felt really weird to sit here and go, alright, business as usual, let's go record and fucking I have this to talk about. I don't particularly enjoy the topic. If it was up to me, I would never bring up shootings because they wouldn't happen, but you know, it's just not the way the world works. That's new. We're gonna be so low on health. And yeah, I wish it wasn't a thing that I had to discuss at all. I don't know what gun was used. Again, I haven't delved too much into the particulars. Mostly because I just don't have the stomach for it, honestly. And partly just because, I mean, I just have a sort of general apathy through which I live my life. Just doesn't allow me to sort of function like that. Like, looking up the news and everything would be something way above my usual pay grade, if that's a way for me to say, like my usual energy level. That actually full blocks us. But no, there was a shooting yesterday. And that really sucks, man. Well, here we are, back at it again, playing that Slay the Spire. No, our health's too low to be taking that. That'll actually kill us. Let's lift. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I guess. It just is weird to have to deal with that happening in your town. Well, not in my town, but like in my part of the country. When it very much isn't a thing that would normally happen. Please have something that increases max HP. You suck. Alright, this fight might kill us. Choose any number of cards to replace, eh? We actually don't need to block at all. Thanks to our anchor. Beyond that, my day was fucking normal, right? That's like the weirdest part of it, right? Your day is just normal, right? I streamed, I did a little recording. My friend came over when he was done work. And we went out for groceries. I got groceries. I mean, that was it. We came home. We watched some stupid videos. He played Smite. I did some Enter the Gungeon runs. I just fucked around in a few games for a little while. And then, you know, we watched a Japanese drama together for a little while. Then we played a baseball game I picked up the other day. Together for the first time, and we fucking did okay after a practice game. But like, it was a fucking ordinary day, and it's so weird in my head that we get an ordinary day out of what in our province is such a rare and horrifying sort of event. We actually full block this, so there's no reason to defend. Alright, we have Pet Nib charge for next turn, which is good. So we're actually full blocking again. But we'll do that for overblock. I don't know. A part of me is upset with how ordinary the day is from my perspective when tragedy happens so close, right? When it happens far away and there's this disconnect in your brain, it's like, oh no, this horrible thing happened like a 20-hour plane ride away. I mean, other than sending some money to a relief fund or something, there's really nothing I can do to assist with this issue, as much as I would probably like to, because I'm not a piece of shit. But, like, realistically, my ability to influence and affect change out of this is probably pretty fucking nil, right? Just because of a sort of geographical difference. But this is fucking an hour drive away. Like, this is, like, completely within the realm of possibility of, like, shit, man, people I know could have just been killed. Like, but the day just goes on as normal, and it just feels so weird to me. We're only gonna be able to block part of this. Shit, there goes our flawless. I don't know. It just feels weird for it to have not done anything to my life. I guess. I don't know. Don't fucking listen to me. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, clearly. At any time, at any day, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't think we have lethal, so I think we have to play defensive here. Because that's a big hit. No, it actually killed me. Damn. We were doing okay. And we fucked it. Fucked it right up. Alright, everybody. I'll be back. See you tomorrow.